Part 3, Part 2. It's that time of day where everything just goes psh. Gone to rest like after 9. Like 9. Oh, so yeah. Starting off where we finished last with language. Here we go with like the ancestors of Finnish. Based on the type of research. It's like Finnish kind of originates from an area covered by like dense fir trees in close to the river Volga in Ural Mountains. Pardon? In present-day Russia, and is consequently classified as a Uralic language. Despite its physical origins, it's not, however, related to Russian, which belongs to the Eastern European Slavic language family. And the most ancient ancestor of Finnish and other Uralic languages was Proto-Uralic, spoken by about 2,000–7,000 years ago, and later split into Proto-Samoyedic, the grandfather of the Samoyedic languages, currently spoken by about 25,000 people in northern Russia, and Proto-Finnish Urigic, which dates back to about 4,000 years ago. It's Proto-Finnish Urigic, separated into further Baltic Finnic, Urigic, Mari, Permic, Moravinic and Samic languages at different points in time. As of modern Finno-Ugric languages, Hungarian, which has about 13 million, Finnish about 5.4 million, Estonian about 1.1 million, have the largest number of speakers, which are numerous, and while there are numerous other languages such as Himari, Mansian, Inari Sami. There have only been a few thousand speakers or are in danger of disappearing altogether. Though most of these languages are too separated to be mutually intelligible to anyone. There are noticeable similarities, for example, in the 4 words like 4 is Nelja in Finnish and Nela in Livonian and Nela in Kanti. This Finnish was probably brought to southern Finland about 1,500 years ago, though who brought it remains like an educated guess kind of thing. It was probably spoken by peoples trading living in the south of the Baltic Sea, seen as prestigious and predominantly hunter-gatherer dwellers north of the Gulf. Language would have been adopted by population groups scattered around what is today Finland, with language developing quite independently in western and eastern Finland, with varieties that are much more distinct than modern Finnish dialects are now. And the oldest known text to be written in Finnic language is from around the mid-1200s, a birch bark letter from Novgorod, present-day Russia, which is difficult to interpret, possibly some kind of a spell. It bears little resemblance to what is now modern Finnish, and standardization of multiple varieties of Finnish was brought around the creation of a written language in the 16th century, encouraged by the Reformation and required preaching in the local language, and it was based heavily on southwestern dialects, which form the basis of modern Finnish. As the Bishop of Turku, Makarid Agrikola, published a New Testament in Finnish in 1548, effectively creating written form of a language from scratch, and is today celebrated as father of literary Finnish. And yeah. So yeah, moving on to legends. As we moved on, that aforementioned epic from Part 1, Kalevala, it's like who, as J.J.R. Tolkien drew on him for his own writings and all. Unlike the tales of the Norse and the Celts, the tales of the Finns seldom take centre stage in discussion of myths and folklore. Traditional view of Finns is a taciturn introverts probably don't help raise the profile of these tales. A typical joke like a Finnish extrovert looks at your shoes instead of her own. Looks at your shoes instead of her own. However, these stories have a wide audience. And yeah, unlike many small countries beginning to gain independence at the end of the 19th century, Finland wanted to recover its own folktale traditions, once overshadowed by the culture of its Swedish and then Russian rulers. As poems or songs called runos were gathered by doctors turned folklorist Elias Lönnrot, who assembled the major poems into a kind of narrative, and tales tell of the heroic story of Finland throughout the ages of heroes, right up to the arrival of Christianity and the departure of magic. And it begins with when Ilmatar, the goddess of the air, rests in the wind whilst a bird lays an egg on her knee. Sorry for watches. Fian Moinen is born, and he takes on the task of making trees and land from the watery world a place to dwell. As the poems or songs called runos were gathered by Dr. Lönnrot, who assembled the major poems into a kind of narrative. As many tales tell of the adventures of a sage, Vainamionen, and how he uses his magic to accomplish great deeds, like creating the kantele, the harp of the people. A traditional 5-string harp with distinctive ringing sounds like a kantele, popular in Finland today, often used in schools, while the modern concert kantele with 32 strings, kind of used in performance halls and all. It's probably most famous for persuading the smith Ilmarinen to forge a sampo, the magic mill that grinds wheat out one side, salt out of another, and gold out of the third side. The mill is a bride for the witch Louhi, who rescues Vainamionen when he is cast adrift on the oceans, and she picks him up in the form of a great eagle, and the leader of Pohjola, people of the north, and her great powers are greater than her daughter of boy thoroughly sought after. And she has great magic. At one point she steals the sun and moon and locks them away. Also, he suggests that she'll never give her daughter hand in marriage if the sage accomplishes the task of securing the sampo. And when the smith Ilmarinen refuses to go to Pohjola, the heedless Vianamionen forces him to comply and is too eager to see the dream made real. And in the north, the reluctant Ilmarinen builds the sampo, which creates endless wealth for northern people, as we all know how well things go in folklore, and to the people of Kaleva and those of Pohjola are fighting over the sampo, and eventually the magic mill is destroyed in the battle and pieces sink to the bottom of the sea. Now, as they say, she has great magic. At one point she steals the sun and moon and locks them away. And it did not take long for them to see the stories were told from a particular point of view. Not only the Kaleva folk in the south portrayed more sympathetically, but the stories were all about the Vainamoinen's perspective, and something seemed to be missing. People wanted to know more about it. Whereas some people would like to see something from, or need any woman in the story like Aino. Nebo loses the battle with Vainam Marinen, who sings him into a swamp and promises his sister as a bride to spare his life, as Aino doesn't want to be married to the ancient sage and drowns herself instead, as though he has he's said to have amazing shamanic powers. But she's only an evil foil for the real hero. So yeah, it's what do you really trust and all that? It's like, well, yeah. Then there's a dream book. And also known as like Fox Spirit books. And this story is played into a cantello group. And that was called like Louhi's Daughters. Like there's what it's called like Louhi's Daughters. Yeah. Next, in one of the more famous images of Louhi is Axeli Galen Kalala's painting is the defense of the Sampo, where she is portrayed in an eagle form, as much hag as bird. And yeah, as you can kind of show Louhi's heroism, as she's inspired music, you know, like Kalevi Ahos Louhi and Tommy Raisanen's Louhi, Lohen Lasuit or Louhi Spells. And then you can look into like the Kalevala and its sister text, and the Canteleta, which includes like a non-epic folk songs, like ones that inspired others. And yeah, I'll finish it there, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So yeah, bye for now. I'll see you in about an hour maybe for the news, once everything's uploaded. So yeah, bye for now.